Sage Wanderer coming at you from my van down by the river. Okay, I'll probably get in trouble for making gun fingers. So, Donald Trump, speaking of guns, Donald Trump is hanging out with Feinstein this week, apparently. They're just all buddies. They're all chummy now. Talking about how much fun they're having, taking our Second Amendment right away. And there's 3 or 4 theories as to why Donald Trump is acting this way. And I would like to discuss those different theories. But regardless of what is behind all of this, I personally find it offensive for him to be chumming up and buddying up with these pot-bellied goblins like Dianne Feinstein and these other gun grabbers. Is he just gonna like have a sleepover at Schumer's house now? What is his deal? Okay, so, well, I'll just like to do this in song. I have a song I'd like to share with you.
I don't want to see him kissing goblins.
No kissing goblins.
Ingratiating goblins.
No ingratiating goblins. Don't get in bed with the goblins. No kissing goblins. No succubus with goblins. Ingratiating goblins. He's in bed with the goblins. No kissing goblins. Donald, no ingratiating goblins. Don't go in bed with the goblins. No kissing goblins. No ingratiating goblins. Don't get in bed with the goblins. Don't get in bed with the goblins. All right, you get the idea. Hats off to, I don't know if it's placeboing or placeboing. You can look in my liked sections for those videos. But yeah, I mean, he's just like, looks like he's in bed with Feinstein. So here's the theories I've been working on. And I've kind of been sharing them along the way. And you guys have been sharing yours in the comment section on this channel. So maybe what he was doing, and this is one of the strongest theories, is that this was an art of the deal kind of trap. That he's in there with them in this meeting, and he's like, oh, sure, add that to it, too. Oh, you need to add this and that to the bill. Oh, just pile it on. Just pile it on. Just pile it all on. Now, the logic in this, potentially, is that they're going to create a ridiculous gun grab because they think they've got him on their side, in their corner. And they're going to just lay out this draconian seizure of American firearms in some kind of bill. And therefore, us and him and all of us on the right, all of us at the NRA, can look at him and go, or look at the bill and go, see? This is what they're trying to do to you. They're trying to take your guns. They say they're not, but here they are. Here's the bill. What do you think of this? Here's the bill. Maybe this is to out them. Okay. So, maybe this is a tactic. He's just trying to, this is a method he's using to make a deal. I mean, he is a billionaire deal maker, so who am I to question his tactics? Or he's caved. He's completely caved in. He's just, this is the other thing, is that his daughter Ivanka and her husband, whose name escapes me, because that's how much he matters, that they're influencing Donald Trump and turning him liberal, and that being a New Yorker, he doesn't really understand guns, and he was just giving lip service to the NRA during the election, and he's not really on our side, and he's totally fine with banning assault weapons. That's the most frightening one right there, if you ask me. The other one is that, the other theory, is that, obviously, this is the one I talked about, is that he's been cloned. And, I really didn't think much about this theory. I was kind of joking when I said that Donald Trump might be cloned, that might explain why he's acting so out of character over the gun issue, and why he's not, take them out of my cold, dead fingers kind of thing. But, until I realized after I made that little quick video yesterday, that there's actually a theory. So welcome to Coffee Talk. I snuck a coffee talk in the middle. See how that works? So yeah, apparently there's this whole theory about how Donald Trump has been cloned, and that if he's wearing the red tie, it's him. If he's wearing the blue tie, then he's cloned. If he's wearing the red tie, it's him. If it's the blue tie, he's the clone, I guess. I don't know why they don't just, like, I guess they're mixing him up. Like, maybe he just needs a break. He needs a Snickers break, so he sends out the blue-tied clone who just evidently has a mind of his own. I don't know. I don't understand this coffee talk theory of Donald Trump being cloned. While we have the coffee out, let's talk about another theory. That he's been compromised, and this is why he's caving in on gun control. This theory says that Donald Trump is a man. He's a manly man. He's a manly man with that women like, and maybe he is the grabber that people have accused him of being. I hate this theory, but what if? And honestly, this is the AJ theory from the InfoWars. This is what they're selling right now over there, is that Donald Trump literally got caught with his pants down. They've got something on him. They've got some video. They got some proof. They got witnesses or something that's going to make him look really bad in a sexual way, make him look like a cheater, make him look like a womanizer, make him look like a rapist potentially. And that they're hanging this over his head saying, play ball now, Mr. Trump. Do it our way, be a Democratic president and fake everyone out and work for us, or we're going to get rid of you and we're going to ruin your reputation. I find that one hard to believe because I think Donald Trump would be like, yeah, I did it. I'd do it again. Yeah, that's me. I do things like that. I'm a rich fat cat and I'll do what I want. I mean, I don't know that. I think he's too defiant to be blackmailed by something like that. I think he would almost be proud of it. Be like, yeah, I did it, and Melania's fine with it. Yeah, that's just who I am. I think Bill Clinton might have got away with a lot more if he just pulled that card. If he would just went, yeah, I did her in the Oval Office. I'd do it again. Because that's the way the rest of the world is right now. But, that coffee talk is even more disturbing than the red tie, blue tie clone. So, is Donald Trump in bed with the goblins? Is he ingratiating goblins? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his tactic is. I don't know why he's doing this. I do know this. If you succeed in backing and signing gun control, Mr. President, really in any form at this point, I'm not a fan of bump stocks, and I take the NRA opinion of bump stocks, which is, if it makes it fully auto, then you should define the language so they can't create objects and little things that turn your rifle fully auto. And I know people hate it when I say fully auto. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm like Trump. I don't care what you think. But yeah, I mean, if you pass this legislation, if you back it, if you let these people infringe upon our Second Amendment rights in any way, shape, or form, Mr. President, we will run a pro-gun candidate against you in the primaries, and you will not be the selected choice for the Republican Party. Maybe for the first time in history, historians correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that's ever happened, where a sitting president was actually replaced by his own party as the candidate of choice for the election, for his re-election, that they chose someone else to back instead of the sitting president. I don't believe that's ever happened. This could be the first. Do not back gun control, you New York liberal. God save the Republic.